Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summer, Charles Nelson Riley. From One Day at a Time, Valerie Bertinelli. From The Lou Grant Show, Edwin Asner. And Patty Duke Aston, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rivers.
All right, John. Thank you, friend. Good bunch. Thank you for joining us here. How do you do, one and all?
We do quite well.
You're full of energy and all that stuff today. What got into you?
I'm young and beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Yes, he is gorgeous.
I don't have to worry about hair.
But listen. I'll say you don't. You ain't got any, so why should you worry about it?
What's the worry?
Speaking of young and beautiful, we have to have a proper welcome to the new kid on the block here.
Yes, we do.
From
Have
One
you got
Day
your
at a
breath
Time.
spray with you, hon?
Valerie Bertinelli. I don't have a
Here
breath
you are.
spritzer.
Here
Well,
you are.
Well, then
thank
you
you
go
very
down
much.
Be my guest.
Well, all right, a little simple kiss on the
burn
cheek.
that
Welcome. Nice to have you with us, Valerie Bertinelli. Thank you. You've watched this game. You know how to play.
I watch it all the time.
Good for you. Let's begin by greeting our two players, Jill Moore and Bob Mendelicati. Jill Moore's the current champ. She has $5,600 to her credit. And as you can plainly see, it puts a smile on her face and a song in her heart. And how you doing, Bob?
Got 2 points.
That's right. You got 2, she's got 1. She has 1 question. And all she has to do is match 1 to tie and 2 to win. Bob, it was great having you with us. I'm only kidding. You never know what happens here. This is really the most unpredictable show on television.
Yep.
We'll find out what happens right after this.
Weekday afternoons, let the games begin. Starting at 2, it's America Says. At 3, it's Hey Yahoo. Next at 3:30, Split Second. At 4, the $100,000 Pyramid. Weekdays starting at 2 on Game Show Network.
Hi, it's Christina again. I'm here to tell you about an all-new special offer from my friends at Jacuzzi Bath Remodel that you don't want to miss. You already know, Jacuzzi has been making water feel great for more than 65 years. And now they're bringing you this special TV offer. We're waiving all installation costs and postponing all payments for 1 year. Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has a design you'll love at a price you can afford. And best of all, they can install it in as little as 1 day with no stress and no mess. Are you ready to see your new shower? Here it is.
It's fabulous! Taking a shower had gone from being a joy to being a burden. I was afraid I would fall. I called, and just 1 day, I had a shower I could feel safe in.
No matter your situation, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has a solution for you. From a safer, easy entry shower with features like grab bars and a custom seat to keep you feeling comfortable and independent at home, to a stunning family bath, or how about a luxurious upgrade with a timeless design that will look great for years to come. Plus, they're built to last with a lifetime warranty from an iconic brand you know you can trust.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait.
It's absolutely perfect. It's exactly what I was dreaming of.
If you haven't already experienced what Jacuzzi Bath Remodel can do for you, your family, and your home, don't wait any longer. Now is the best time to call. It's never been easier. Take advantage of this special TV offer today.
Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-990-6826. That's 800-990-6826. Call now.
You're finally mastering Grandma's 12-hour sauce. Your stovetop gave out in the 11th hour. Luckily, American Home Shield is there to fix or replace covered appliances and home systems. Protect what you don't expect. Visit ahs.com and get a free quote today.
Here we go. Bing. Now, this is the last question, last round. Jill, you ready? 1 to tie, 2 to win. Now, you will not participate because on the previous day, whoever was sitting in that seat
Did I do that
matched
bad?
her. No, you didn't. Everything's okay. It's
okay.
nothing against, nothing personal. You're all right.
It is
You'll
personal,
have your
but he doesn't
chance
want to
later.
tell you.
The $6 million man doesn't need a lamp. When he wants to read, he screws a light bulb into his blank. Aren't you glad you're not playing?
Oh, love it, yeah.
There you go. That's wonderful. Put it right in the slot there. Now, you don't need your CBS identification card in the slot. Everybody knows you're Ed Asner. Let's just get that out of there.
I like my new seat.
I hope he steps on it in his bare feet.
It's got a pin on it, hasn't it? I better pick that up because somehow I might get my feet bare. No, you're supposed to have that around CBS so that everybody knows who you are and all that. Everybody ready?
Is it a good? We are ready.
$6 million man doesn't need a lamp. When he wants to read, he screws a light bulb into his blank.
Head? I just,
Head.
well, you know, I don't.
Head. Okay, Bob. I'm sorry I said goodbye. That was premature, Bob. Welcome back to the show, Bob Oldbean. All right. Okay. I really didn't expect head. You know, I was expecting ear, nose, navel, all that stuff, but never head.
Could I stand up?
Yeah.
I used to wonder why people used to read like this.
Yeah.
But he stick his neck into his belly button.
Into his belly button, that's right. It's threaded and everything, isn't it?
How about it?
Have you ever looked at it? It's got threads in there. You
Right,
just
so
screw it
if
right
you're an
in there.
inner, I'm an outer.
Oh, I see. What do you got?
I have an inner, you know that, don't you? No, I thought he put it right in his right nostril. He could breathe through the left, you know.
That's right, and the bulb would stick down here to give him something to read by. Very good. Oh, isn't this a disgusting question?
I'm wearing a naval outfit and am a member of the Coast Guard Auxiliary, and they're great.
Oh, we're so tired of that.
Shh.
And their great work, I will answer only in nautical terms.
Nautical terms.
All day.
All day.
Mouth.
Of the river. Mouth of the river, okay.
Nautical.
Some of these questions may be a challenge for you in nautical terms if you're going to do it all day. Okay, Ed. She is looking for the answer. Head.
To me, it seems like the young blood on this show seems to have provided the material, the source for growth, such as Nipsey's outer. I would love to see Brett with a light bulb in her nose. It could do things for her.
Yes.
But I feel that practicality demands that it be in the navel.
Navel.
Now, there's
Practicality.
a man with my own
Practicality, right. Okay, now you
heart.
must
My
match
heart with a dagger.
to achieve a tie and stay in the game. All right, Patty Duke Aston,
Oh, dear.
it's up to you. Head.
Say to you, buddy.
Right.
Wife!
Wife. Okay, so that means Bob and Delicati win the game. Well done. Bob, there you go.
That shows you never give up.
Now, at the very beginning, I said goodbye to him, and I said she's in the catbird seat, and all she got to do is 1 to tie and 2 to win. And I said, however, this can be the most unpredictable game in television, and it certainly turned out that way, much to Jill's disappointment. Howsoever, she has $5,600 and our best wishes. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
Gilmore, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here you are.
Yes, indeed.
Bob Indelicati, boy. Here it is, Bob. We polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank cheer. If you match the answer they gave us most often, you get $500. If you give us the answer they wrote down second most frequently, you get $250. And then for matching their third most popular answer, you get $100. And 3 of our 6 stars will offer some assistance.
Brett, please.
I wouldn't do it to you, hon. Bronx cheer.
Bronx cheer is one.
Charles.
Charles.
In memory of one of the great ships, the SS Good Cheer.
Good cheer.
That was my other answer.
Good cheer, eh? Okay.
And Nipsey.
Well, now, I was thinking be of good cheer. Cheer.
Blank cheer.
Blank cheer. What, is
now,
Christmas,
would
Christmas worthy of thinking
Rocky.
of?
Well, no,
Rocking
well,
cheer.
that's one thing. You want to
No,
rise? Now, what are you doing?
Stand up and cheer.
Oh, he just thought of that. Wasn't that clever of him to think of that? I didn't say stand up. I said, would you rise? And then he just came to him like that. Nipsey, you are brilliant. Okay. Now you got stand up and cheer, good cheer, and the Bronx cheer. You can choose one of those or reject them all and give us one of your own.
I'm going to go with Nipsey and stand up and cheer.
You're going to do that one? You think he's right on that? Wow. Okay, we'll find out if it's up there. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 number. All temper cheer. Not only did that group that day have a weird sense of humor, they couldn't spell either. Anyway, let's find out what we got into the $250 number. Stand up and cheer. You got something there. Congratulations to you. Well, audience, you urged him on, my dear friends, for stand up and cheer. What do you say is up? What?
Basket of cheer.
Basket of cheer?
Bronx.
Blue cheer?
It'll be Bronx.
Oh, that's a big soap product. Bronx cheer? All right, slide it, Ori. Good cheer. Ahoy. Ahoy there. Well done, Charles. He said good cheer. You said basket of cheer. It's a good thing you're not on your own, that you got some help here, pal. Now, listen, Bob, you got the $250. Going to play for 10 times that amount or $2,500. Now, that's the minimum. However, if you have a lucky spin of the star wheel, you could double your money and play for $5,000. Give it a good hard spin, and we wish you the best of luck. Let's see if it stops on the blue. We'll find out which star you're playing with. Yep. Double his money. Well, he's going to play for $5,000. Are you ready, my dear?
I'm sweating.
Okay, Patty. Here we go. Face me if you would, sir, and this is it. The blank service. The blank service. The blank service. She's thinking and he's thinking. All right, just keep thinking. You want to look at it? Maybe that'll help you.
I'm having an anxiety attack. Hello, doctor.
All right. Oh, now, Bob, she's finished. You give us the answer that she's written on that card, and we'll give you $5,000. He's thinking very hard. There it is, the blank service.
I couldn't think of anything at all.
Can't think of anything.
Keep thinking.
Keep thinking. Something may come to you. The blank service. The blank service.
I drew a blank. The CIA service. Anything.
The CIA service is what he said. Kind of a military kind of answer. What did you say, Patty?
Is this the same Secret Service and CIA?
The Secret Service, yeah.
Oh, it's not.
As a matter of
Oh,
fact,
they're
you
not.
were both on the same wavelength. The Secret Service is under the
They take care
jurisdiction
of
of the
the
Treasury
president.
Department, and the CIA is a complete
Sorry.
department in itself there. But the public service would be a good one. The military service.
Civil?
Civil service is an excellent one, Valerie.
And don't
Excellent.
forget the nautical one.
The nautical.
Room
Silent.
service.
The what?
Room service.
Room service. Armed service. Yeah, there are a lot of good ones. Well, Bob, you'll meet another player later. Right now, we want to do a little business with America. So, friends, you watch this.
Are you sitting at home living in pain? Maybe it's in your hands or your back or your hips. I'm here to tell you that joint pain doesn't have to be a life sentence. Hi, I'm John Walsh. You know, for 40 years, I've been chasing down the culprits. And now I'm ready to throw the book at joint and muscle pain. That's why there's Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, natural, powerful joint relief supplement. So I tried it, and it changed my life. Just ask anybody who uses it. The results are undeniable.
Last week I walked 6 blocks. I was so proud of myself. I ordered Omega XL, and now I have more energy than I ever had. It's been the best thing that I did because it relieves a lot of pain. Everything changed for the best. I can go out, I can hang out with my sisters, I can go anywhere, clean my house, do whatever I can and want to do. Now it's let's go, baby. This product is the best thing. You will remember what did it to you, and it was Omega XL.
That's the truth, the facts, and the hope that Omega XL can bring you. case closed.
Go to OmegaXL.com/John Walsh or call the number at the bottom of your screen right now to take advantage of this special offer. Buy 1 bottle of Omega XL, get 1 free. That's 2 bottles for only $39.95. Plus, you'll also receive a bottle of Vitamin XL D3 absolutely free. And it's backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, just return the unused portion for a full refund of the purchase price.
If you're living with joint or muscle pain caused by inflammation, try Omega XL and see the difference it can make in your life.
Order now to get this special offer. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3 for only $39.95. Act now.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rybelsus. His A1C?
It's down with Rybelsus.
My doctor told me Rybelsus lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rybelsus lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal and lost some weight too.
Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You may pay as little as $10 per prescription.
Okay, here we go. Let's all welcome Bonnie Ryan. Hello, Bonnie. How do you feel?
I feel fabulous.
Good.
I'm looking forward to playing against Bob.
You are?
I sure am,
All
yeah.
right. I would look forward to playing against Bob, too.
Now you're playing with Bob.
Yes. Well, I beg your pardon. Where do you live, Bonnie?
I live in Palos Verdes,
Don't we all?
and I'm about to move to the Big Apple.
Oh, are you? Your husband is transferred?
Yes, he's there already.
What does he do?
He works for Grumman.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, they have a big plant in Long
Yes,
Island.
they do.
In Bethpage, Long Island, is it? Or someplace
Right,
out there?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a wonderful company.
Thank you.
And are you looking forward to living out there?
Yes, I am, because we came from there 5
Oh.
years ago. So going back home.
Well, that's wonderful. Good luck to you here,
Thank you,
Bonnie.
Gene.
We'll
Thank
start the game by asking you to make a selection here about A or B. What is your pleasure?
B, please.
B it is?
Yes.
For Bonnie. Sally said, that doctor gave me a silicone shot in the wrong place.
What?
Now I have to wear a bra on my blank.
I have to wear a bra on my...
That doctor gave me a silicone shot in the wrong place. Now I have to wear a bra on my blank. You know what silicone is used for?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to do spelling?
No.
No, you don't. You want
You have to finish it. It's a long word, but that's
Yeah.
the slang for it.
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't it
That's
sad, Brett, a man
yeah.
of his
That's
age
right,
is going
of
to be one
course.
of those
Yeah.
weeks?
I know.
Cheated.
That's not cheating. She had the word down. You. Whoops.
See?
See, God punished you. God punished you.
Valerie tied me up. Yes, Dad, she tied me up. She tied me to her chair is what she did. Hello there, Bonnie. Sally said that doctor gave me a silicone shot in the wrong place. Now I have to wear a bra on my blank.
Buns.
Buns. Hello there, Nipsey.
Hello there. Well, the doctor just wanted to make sure that if Sally didn't make it in show business, she'd have something to fall back on.
We got it. Okay, that's one pair.
Had two and it came.
Right.
It isn't close to Easter, is it?
No.
Well, I don't know why I have those hot cross buns there.
Hot cross bun, that's two for her. She's rolling right along. Captain, yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Keeping with the nautical theme of today's program, Stern.
Stern! Oh, Charles. So far, you're batting 1,000, Charles. All right, Valerie, here comes your first answer.
Buttocks.
Buttocks. Now, hold it up for just a second.
Is that the right way to
See,
spell it?
well, she had B-U-T-T, and she wasn't sure whether it was E-C-K.
I thought it was O-X.
O-X.
And I
buttocks.
graduated, right?
That's right.
That's a very big butt.
Yes. Okay, Ed, you're on.
Well, I strive to be different.
Yes.
So I said no.
Nose. I have to wear a bra on my nose.
Oh, I love
Ed
it.
Asner marches to the sound of a different drummer.
And
Boy,
piccolo
does he.
player.
and the whole orchestra there. Okay, here we go, Patty Duke.
On a rump roast.
Rump roast. Okay, 5 for Bonnie. Wow. Now you got to go some here, Bob, and you got to got the... I can't hold on to the questions today. What's wrong with me?
You're drunk.
No, I'm not. The gas station owner said, I get some very strange customers. Today, a guy brought his wife in and asked me to give her a new blank. Now, wait, you didn't hear the first part of it. The gas station owner.
Owner.
Gas station.
The gas station owner said, I get some very strange customers. Today, a guy brought his wife in and asked me to give her a new blank. I'm going to write down a perfectly sensational answer so that no one
I
can
get
see
some
it.
very strange
And I'll show you that it's really
Today, a
so
guy brought his
simple,
wife in and asked me to
anybody
give her-
could have figured this one out.
I don't think.
All right, Bob and Delicati.
How come it didn't ding?
The gas station owner said, well, we're having a little trouble with the electronics. I just want to explain to you, so in case
No
the
more
lights
dings.
don't
No
go
dings, huh?
on or the ding doesn't happen, don't worry about it.
How come the buzzer always works?
That fuse has never been blown. The gas station owner said, I get some very strange customers today. Guy brought his wife in and asked me to give her a new blank.
Tune-up.
Tune-up. Give her a new tune-up. All right, I will get my answer over here.
Now, let's
just
see
for
your
the heck of
answer.
it. Well, no, I'll show mine last.
Show it to me, and I won't even say what it is, but I want to see it.
All right, there it is.
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
I wish I'd have thought of that.
No,
Well,
okay. What?
This is just a gas station. It's not a garage.
Oh, I see.
So, say give her a new lube job.
A lube job. Okay. All right.
Well, I thought if he was the owner, that he probably knew all about cars, and he probably was a real mechanic and all like that, right?
Right.
And she had an appointment with her doctor, but they stopped off and he said, "Why?" I'm canceling the reservation, you creep.
Good night.
Transmission.
Transmission.
Yes, that's
that's
what's
not a
yours?
bad answer. There's mine.
You got the best of
Oh, cute.
Right. Yes.
Well, it's not the best.
I didn't know how to spell it.
In not keeping with the nautical. Spare tire.
Spare tire.
You went overboard.
Spare
that
tire.
time, huh?
Nautical.
No. A new hull.
Yes.
Would have been a good one.
And let us not
Or
forget
life-
A new
Cordell.
life preserver.
All right. Here we go, Valerie. Guy brought his wife in and asked me to give her a new...
I wanted to say that answer, but I didn't know how to
Well,
spell
I
it.
can reveal mine by now. Mine says a new chassis.
Oh, wow.
A new chassis. New body, right? Okay.
But see, I didn't know how to spell that either.
Well, spelling doesn't count here.
But this was easier to spell. Tune up.
Oh, and it's also a man. All right.
A disastrous moment for me to realize that as different as we are in so many respects,
Yes.
we agree on
It doesn't stink anymore. It only stink when he
Maybe you just have the same wife.
Great minds. Okay, Patty, we've got one from you coming up right now that says Spark Plug, another good answer. Not a match, but a good answer nevertheless. Okay, there we are at the end of round one, 5-1. The score, round two, coming up right after this.
Schwarzkopf Keratin Color transforms your hair and helps it break away from damage for strength and a rich, striking color on all hair textures. Let the world see your strength. Schwarzkopf Keratin Color.
This is your summer to smile, to raise your glass and reconnect, to reel in the fun and serve up great times. To help you get ready, your Aspen Dental team is celebrating 25 years of affordable care with an epic Summer of Smiles event. Right now, new patients without insurance get a free full exam and x-rays. Plus, everyone can get 20% off their treatment plan. But hurry, because while these summer savings won't last, the memories you make together will. Aspen Dental. Book today.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
What makes me great at this game is the fact that I don't know what's on that board. What makes me greater at this game is I know what ain't on that
Here we go, round two. Bonnie, you got one more person to match. You want A or B?
I'd like B.
B again, one person plays, that is Nipsey.
No, it's
I
Ed.
beg your pardon.
What? What'd I do?
I mentioned already.
Dumb Donald is so dumb.
How dumb is he?
Once he went to Israel and he tried to blank the Dead Sea. That's how dumb he is. He tried to blank the Dead Sea. All right. Good. Good. Hey, that'd be nifty. Okay, Bonnie. Dumb Donald's so dumb, and once he went to Israel, tried to blank the Dead Sea.
Revive.
Revive is good. He tried to revive the Dead Sea. Isn't that in it? See, dead, you know, it's a play on words and all that. You get the idea, Ed?
Gee, it's a shame that you got to win all that money and spend it in New York.
Ha! Revive. Okay, that's one man. And look at this lady.
Oh, I said wake up. I was
Yeah, but she had one that was just as wake up as what she said. So there we are. She's got all 6, and we've got one for you, but not right now. We've got this for you.
Get down with your fun and funky game show family.
Well, it won't be too long now.
Match Game, weekdays starting at 1, only on Game Show Network.
Astapro Allergy, steroid-free allergy relief that starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. With Astapro's unbeatably fast allergy relief, you can Astapro and go.
Does turning on your ceiling fan turn your house into a dust bowl? With dirt, debris, and allergens flying everywhere, it's enough to make you sick. Not anymore. Introducing Blade Made, the fast, easy, no-mess way to clean all your ceiling fans. No ladder needed. Watch as Blade Made lifts, traps, and captures all the dust up there, so virtually nothing gets on the floor or into your air. Blade Made is no ordinary duster, but a revolutionary cleaning tool with 2 microfiber pads filled with hundreds of dust-collecting fingers that attract and trap dust like a magnet, all housed in a 4-sided capture sleeve that lets you clean the top, bottom, and sides of your fan blade at once, saving you time. It's the best at getting all that mess. Plus, it's angled to fit, so virtually all your ceiling fan blades will be dirt, dust, and debris-free with the Blade Made. And because the Easy Grip telescoping handle extends to reach up high, there's no ladder needed. Even sticky, cobweb-filled outdoor fan blades are no trouble for the Blade Made.
I have really high ceilings, so Blade Made's extendable handle makes getting to those really hard to reach areas super simple.
The Blade Made saves me so much time. Really makes it convenient and easy for me to clean both sides of the fan.
And watch this. Simply remove the top, and Blade Made becomes the best no-bending baseboard, molding, nook and cranny cleaner ever. Plus, the pads are reusable and 100% machine washable. Call or go online to get your complete Blade Made system with telescoping handle for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll give you an instant $10 discount. That's just $29.99. Plus, we'll include our Flex brush attachment, perfect for dusting flat screens, blinds of all kinds, and more. Yours absolutely free. But to make this the cleanest deal on TV, you can get a second complete kit for 50% off, and we'll ship the second one free. And ask about the deluxe extra long telescoping handle for vaulted and even higher ceilings. Call or go online at getblademade.com.
Attention firefighters, first responders, military base personnel, and airport workers. Listen closely to this important legal announcement. Have you been exposed to chemical-based firefighting foam? If so, you may be entitled to a substantial cash award without going to court. For decades, aqueous film-forming foam, or AFFF, has been used to extinguish liquid fuel fires. A scientific study has now shown that the chemicals used to make AFFF are highly toxic to humans and can cause a significant risk of developing several types of cancer, including kidney, pancreatic, thyroid, prostate, bladder, testicular, liver, or non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. If you or a loved one are a firefighter, first responder, airport worker, or member of the military that has used firefighting foam and has been diagnosed with cancer, please call the Negligence Network to file your claim today. There's no fee unless we win your case. Call the Negligence Network to see if you're eligible for substantial compensation. Call 1-800-700-7112. That's 1-800-700-7112.
Somebody in the audience, we'd have time, wanted you to do a little one of your quatrains.
Yes.
Would you be glad to do that?
I am a bachelor and I will not marry till the right girl comes along. But while I'm waiting, I don't mind dating girls that I know are wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you rascal. Ha. Well, I hope you'll join us here next time for Match Game 78. I'm Gene Rayburn wishing you well. Thank you. Goodbye.
may not always know what America's thinking. But on this show, you know what America's saying.
Eat, sing, dance.
There you go. Look at that.
America Says starts next, only on Game Show Network.